creating the footings for this project. Um, from the previous videos, we've seen how to name the reference planes. So we will begin by just going to one of the views and begin to actually create a the strip footings in one of the views. So I'm going to go to the north elevation view. So here's the north elevation view. And what we'll do is we are going to draw a footing which is going to sit in that position on the east-west reference plane. So let's do that. So how do we begin to do this? What we'll do is we'll create what we call a component. So this is a structural foundation component. So we go to the Home tab and select Component. And what we want is we want to model in place. So that's what we're doing. Model in place. So when you click the Model in Place button in the ribbon, Revit will ask you what family category and parameters you want to place this in. So basically what we're saying is we want it to be part of the structural foundations category. Go OK, select it or highlight it. OK, and it wants a name. Yep. So we can leave it as structural foundation. OK, and it takes us to the Model in Place tab, which has a new ribbon which gives you the modeling tools for the structural foundation. The other thing you need to note is that all the other objects in the document window has been grayed out, which means that you can't actually go and stuff things up out here. Now, probably the best way to make the structural foundation is using the extrude or solid extrude tool. So here on the top left you notice that I've got voids and solids. So basically what we're looking for is we're looking for the solid extrusion. Now it wants to know where you want to draw it on. So because I've actually named a reference plane, I can open this window up and you'll notice that the reference plane, east-west reference plane, is there available for me to pick. Select that, go OK, and now I can start drawing on the surface. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw an object that looks close to what we want. Once I've done that, let me zoom in. I'm going to adjust the dimensions so that it's the exact size we want. So again, we're going to use the Modify tool, select the line, and to change the dimension of this line or the location of this line, I need to pick this little square button. So point to it, click on it, and drag it to the middle. Once you've done that, I can change that to 150. Yep, I'll do that again. So I select the line I like to move. I go and change the witness line also. I adjust the witness line. So drag it to the middle reference plane and change it from 200 to 150. You might have a different dimension on yours, but that's what you would do. I've got the horizontal part of the inverted T at 300, which is what I want, so that's fine. And basically the vertical bits, I need to select it first. I don't have that dimension, but I know that from the left edge to the middle is 550, so I can drag that and change the dimension to 550. And again, I'll do the same for this edge here, the right edge. Drag this square, blue square to the middle, and then change it to 5500. Oh, that was a bit much. 550. Yep, it's 550, isn't it? So there I have my inverted T. Let's just finish that. And let's have a look at it in the other view. So we're going to look at it in the east-west view. Yep. So here I've got my extrusion. I can just drag it out. You can lock it to that reference plane if you want, which means that if it changes, it'll change with it. So let's have a look at this model in 3D. It's actually underneath the topo surface. So I'm going to have a look at it from here. The only other thing I need to do here is I need to copy rotate this object so that we've got a T section. Yeah. We don't actually come out of the model. We stay in this model, and let's go to the side view. If you can't see your object, you can actually turn on to wireframe. No, you can't see that either. Let's go to the site level. Okay, here we go. Now I can select this object, still in this family. I can use the rotate tool, and I want to make sure that it's copy. I'm going to make a copy of this, and you can actually give it an angle if you want. It's probably easier. So you can type in 90, so it should make a copy for you with a 90-degree rotate. If we look at it in 3D, it is now a T section. Now before you finish this model, you'll need to join these two objects. So we're going to go to the Modify tab and select Join Geometry. Pick the first one and pick the second one, and now you find that I've got a T section which is joined, and I can finish that.